Hey guys, back with another Dragon Ball Super manga chapter review for you guys, and I am here to discuss Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 84. And I forgot to mention, hey guys, it's Camper 15. So, another Dragon Ball Super chapter has come, and let's get into it. My thoughts on the chapter, I thought it was an okay chapter, or I guess you can, yeah, no, I thought it was actually, yeah, I thought it was an okay chapter. Obviously the fight combination fight between Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, that's definitely the best parts of the chapter. But other than that, I thought that was just an okay chapter. Nothing really like I guess you can say stood out to me other than Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct teaming up against Gas. But it seems like we potentially could be having the Saiyans take care of a problem that's Granola's problem. When everybody predicted that it should be Granola to finish off this arc and be the main hero to get revenge on the Heaters for everything that happened to him, it's looking like it's not going to go that way. It's looking like either Goku or Vegeta, probably Goku, is going to take the W here, which I think is going to piss off a lot of people in the Dragon Ball Super community who wanted Granola to be the one that is the guy that finishes Gas off. But yeah, let's pick up. Anyways, the last chapter we focused strictly on Bardock's backstory. So this chapter we cut back to the present because that's where the scouter says the audio ends there. Now Goku is like, wow, that was something insane, and stuff like that. And we get some flashback panels to when young Goku in his little pod when he was a baby was just looking over the times that he saw Bardock and his mom, Gine, and everything, and he would just be like, uh, uh, and stuff like that. And he would just see that. And it kind of cuts over. We just get flashbacks to time and stuff like that until like you get the whole when Goku was sent to planet Earth, and stuff like that, which again, like I said, the Dragon Ball Minus version of how they handle Goku being sent off to Earth, it's legitimately like Superman. That's the one thing that kind of pisses me off about the Dragon Ball Minus backstory, and I'm like, I'm all right with the Dragon Ball Minus backstory. I kind of accepted it for what it is, but I still don't like the fact that the Dragon Ball Minus backstory for Goku, in a way, is like, oh, they make him more out like he's Superman because it's legitimately like the same exact scene how Superman left, planet Krypton before the planet exploded and died. Same thing here. It still kind of ticks me off when I see the flashback, and I'm like, it's too damn identical to Superman. And I'm not even a Superman fan, to be honest. And I'm like, really? You just had to make, like Toriyama just had to make Dragon Ball Minus be a backstory that is similar to arguably one of the more popular, well-known superhero names in pretty much across the world. So, yeah, but hey, there's a new movie called Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Even though it's not about Goku, it's about Gohan. Whatever. So yeah. Anyways, Goku goes on to make the mention of like, I think I finally understand what Saiyan Pride is now. I remember what it is about, along with my dad's face. And Goku goes on to make the mention, the thing is, I haven't had total faith in my power. Now Vegeta goes on to make the mention like, oh, I've lost sight of it as well. My burden is not the sins of the Saiyans. It's our pride for our race and stuff like that. And I'm like, I thought we already addressed this whole issue before. This part of the chapter, I didn't really freaking, honest to God, care about. Like, it's just like Goku and Vegeta like, oh, now I remember about Saiyan pride and stuff like that. Or, Vegeta remembering that and Goku finally understanding, the pride, what it's like to have the pride of a Saiyans and stuff like that. So yeah. Now obviously, Vegeta gets all pissed. He's like, damn it. Why'd it have to be somebody from your family that had to teach me this all along? And I'm like, yes, Vegeta. It's always somebody teaching you one thing. It's Goku teaching you something about, rivalry and stuff like that. His freaking son saved your ass back in the Android saga. And now guess what? Your father, or his father, your rival's father, is making you remember your Saiyan pride. And stuff like that. So yeah. Vegeta again makes the mention of like, and to think that you and Raditz survived when you were young because of a wish of the Dragon Balls, which they finally confirmed that okay, that's the reason why the wish happened. That's the reason why it wasn't just a thing that they glossed over. It was that wish was a legit wish that was made, that Monado made for Bardock. Again, I guess you can say I don't like this whole factor of that wish because, especially when I hear it from other people's reviews, I truly do agree with what people say about the whole thing. It takes the whole luck factor of it made it where Goku was super duper lucky to get off planet Vegeta right before Frieza was about to blow it off, and he was like one of the few Saiyans that were lucky to stay alive after the destruction of planet Vegeta. And then now the whole standpoint of this wish, you go back and watch the entire series of Dragon Ball, the original series of Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, the original series of Dragon Ball when Goku was a kid. It kind of takes it away of though why he was able to stay alive through all these different situations and stuff like that when his back was against the wall and stuff like that. Like, now they have a sword. Now guess what? Oh, now when you look at the freaking Goku versus King Piccolo fight back when they first fought each other and it looked like Goku died, but the Dragon Ball protected him. No, we thought back in then. Now they're making it. It's like, oh, back then you thought, oh, it's because Goku had the Dragon Ball right in his heart area protecting it. So it took a brunt of the attack, so it didn't ultimately kill him. Now, because Bardock made that wish of having his sons be prosperous through life and everything, pretty much, and essentially be protected. Well, guess what? You go back to that scene. No, it's because the freaking dragon made that said exact wish to keep Goku alive for this entire time till Raditz came along and everything. Great. You just found a way to kill the entirety of series of. Toriyama found a way to entirely kill his original work of the series because let's just have a wish of if Goku were to be prosperous through the rest of his life just because his dad wanted him to be. Really? It takes pretty much every single moment where it looked like Goku was going to die or if he was in a life or death situation and stuff like that, and he got all that factor through sheer will and determination and training alone, which I guess you can add a combination of that, but at the same time it's like he was also given a protective barrier by the dragon to not have him be dead till he's like an adult. Totally takes everything away from the entire series of Dragon Ball. Again, you may think I'm being a little bit too overreactive about that, but that's how I see it. It makes pretty much Dragon Ball look completely like pointless. Now again, I can rewatch Dragon Ball over and over again, the original one, and still be like, that moment was cool. And I feel like this one story point, won't take away anything about that because I'll still look at Dragon Ball the same way I've always looked at Dragon Ball. But if you want to be objective about it, I guess you want to just look at it too deep into it, then good God, then Toriyama just literally just freaking shitted on his original work and stuff like that, just like that. But that's just me. You can think otherwise. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, with the next panel we get a little cock tease of Goku and Vegeta in old school Saiyan armor. Especially Goku in Saiyan armor, and people looked at the drafts for these chapters, which I did see the drafts. I just don't make videos on the drafts, but people saw the drafts and were like, "Oh shit, Goku's gonna fight in freaking Saiyan armor for once! Holy shit!" And only a few panels later, before everyone gas arrives, Goku and Vegeta are back in their regular outfits, and stuff like that. Now, if you're gonna be very hyperly pissed off about this, then I think you need to go look yourself. And I think you need to go look in a mirror because I don't think it's that serious of a topic to take. Okay, Goku didn't wear a Saiyan armor and fight in it. Big deal. Who cares? Everybody identifies Goku with his orange and blue gi, not Saiyan armor and stuff like that. Not like Vegeta and everything. So it doesn't it doesn't bother me that, you know, Goku and Vegeta aren't gonna fight with the sand armor. It would make them look out of place anyways with their outfit, and it just doesn't fit them, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just kind of a whole, oh, let's give a whole little tease and, teaser of looking at like what would Goku look like wearing, the Dragon Ball minus freaking Saiyan armor and stuff like that, because only a few panels later Monado changes back to their regular outfits. Anyways, Gas gets back to the planet. Gets back to the planet. Goku and Vegeta come out and everything, and stuff like that. And the one thing why, and we see the one thing too is, Oil goes on to make the mention about, Goku and Vegeta's, Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan, their Ultra forms, their Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. And Luck's not worried because they're like, well, were they fighting Granola in these forms? And Oil's like, oh yeah, they were. And he's like, okay, there's nothing to worry about because I made the wish, way after that and stuff like that. So yeah, again, the whole scene of them, Goku and Vegeta standing side by side, and especially the one panel where they both transformed into Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct, it did look pretty badass. I'm not going to lie, and I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Toritaro's art has been improving, especially his art when it comes to the fights. Again, you get some pretty cool, scenes and art of, the fighting and everything and stuff like that. And you have it to where even though, Goku and Vegeta, they have pretty much somewhat of a clear, well, I wouldn't say an advantage, but they're gaining ground on Gas. Gas is still holding his own against both these forms. I like this one part of the chapter when he creates the club. He hits Vegeta, but Goku dodges it because he's an Ultra Instinct. Pretty much Ultra Instinct dodges on instinct and stuff like that. So yeah, Vegeta then after that attack charges up like this, pretty much this Akai ball. And essentially Gas creates a shield to block it. And even though the shield disintegrates, it gives Gas enough space to be able to deflect the attack. And it has it to where Goku and Vegeta have to try to deflect it back at him. But Vegeta jumps back up and he's like, I'm going to go take the fight to him, which leaves Goku on his own trying to defend the city, trying to defend the planet or the city, Planet Cereal's city from being destroyed by the Akai blast. But Goku manages to deflect it and push it away. But in the meantime, during that whole struggle that, I guess you could say that struggle Goku was having, Vegeta was getting his ass kicked. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. This is where they write Vegeta out of the story, out of the fight, to get his ass kicked, and then Goku's going to come in and stop him. But we end the chapter off pretty much as Goku's getting back after deflecting or throwing away the Hakai ball, essentially. What is it? He sees that Vegeta's starting to gain ground against not Granola, Gas, and he's starting to beat him up some more, and he's starting to get some hits in and everything. And pretty much it's Vegeta's kind of just telling Gas, because Gas is just like, how the hell? You were pretty much down for the count. How the hell are you still fighting? And Vegeta's like, you see, I'm just getting stronger after every hit I take. Because, Saiyans get stronger as they fight and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm guessing again, we got this whole little hint at reference in the Granola fight, with Ultra Ego Vegeta, but it definitely, this chapter pretty much kind of confirms the fact that the more you end up Vegeta's already strong in his Ultra Ego form, but the more you tend to damage Vegeta in his Ultra Ego form, the stronger he gets, and just the more crazy unleashed power he has. So it's kind of like I said, it's like I said when the whole kind, I think I said this back when Vegeta was fighting Granola back in the earlier chapters, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword for Vegeta. It's still a form that gives him power, but if he takes enough damage, he can if he takes a lot of damage, he can dish that punishment out, and he gets actually a lot stronger as he's taking this damage. So again, it makes the form pretty unique in the standpoint, like you beat Namor and Vegeta when he's in the state, well then you could be getting your shit wrecked because he's just getting stronger with each blow you give him. So yeah, and that's kind of where the chapter pretty much ends off, to be honest. as I'm going through all the pages and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much where the chapter ends off. So it looks like Goku and Vegeta are going to be the ones to hopefully finish off Gas. I still think the Heaters have some, especially like has some sort of backup plan, even if Gas falls and stuff like that. So yeah, Granola's nowhere to see. We do see a shot of Granola. He's sleeping in one of the beds. It's going to be interesting to see if Granola's going to be the one to get the last hit on Gas. He should, but it looks like the Saiyans are going to be the ones that take the reins. And yeah, I thought this chapter was okay. I just feel like the story's just being dragged out way too damn long. I don't know if they're dragging it out because the freaking movie Dragon Ball Superhero is coming out. It originally was supposed to come out last month in April, but because the Toei delay, that didn't happen. So they delayed it to pretty much the summertime. So I wonder if that's what they're doing, because that movie is going to take place after the Granola arc, and unless they have some sort of reference to the events of Granola, which I highly doubt, that's maybe a reason why they're just continuing this arc and they're just dragging it on, which I think I'm getting tired of. I want this arc to end now so we can get into the next arc, and I'm hoping that the next arc goes past the end of Z, please and thank you. I just want a new story with new stakes and just ultimately just a better story. I think the fights look cool. I think all the fights this arc has been fine. I've liked all the fights in this arc. I just don't give a F about this damn story anymore. At this point, I'm just getting kind of like, when is this arc gonna end finally? Because that's kind of what I'm just waiting for. I'm just waiting for this arc to end. And again, you may have different opinions. You may actually you may actually love this arc. I don't. I do not like this arc. I'm not interested at this point. Early on in the story, I was interested, and then they lost me, midway through this arc. And right now, I just feel like they're dragging shit on to drag shit on. Please finish up this arc so we can move on to the next story, please and thank you. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for whatever is next in the storyline. I'm tired of this Granola arc. I really am. I think this is dragged on. This arc should have been over by now, but they keep dragging it on. I feel like this arc's not going to end until probably maybe like the end of maybe December. Do what they did with the Moro arc, have it to where the last chapter of the year is going to be the finale of this arc, and we get into the next arc. This arc's been going on for like I think 2 years now, so or it's going on 2 years now, but we'll see. We're kind of at the halfway point. This arc's been going on for about 1.5 years now, so hopefully this arc ends soon, because I'm getting real sick and tired of it. But like I said, I thought the chapter was okay. Nothing really special other than Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct teaming up, but just waiting. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or an hour every time this video. Until then, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. So leave a comment if you like this chapter, or voice your opinions if you didn't, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Dragon Ball Super content. Again, I will be reviewing Dragon Ball Superhero, the movie, when it comes out in August out here. I'm in the States, and stuff like that. So yeah. And then obviously you get your current Dragon Ball Super manga chapters for July, August, and then the rest of the year pretty much. But yeah, that's kind of it. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night watching this video. Until then, guys, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.